do this, so I'm not gonna. I don't like people telling me what to do. You know? My girlfriend she'll tell you, you know? It's like, all right. So, is that loud? Yeah, it's loud. I don't even need the mic. Huh? Somebody get up here and knows how to do this thing. Jude?
No,
yeah? All right.
Can you stop doing that?
All right, so we're starting with the pumpkin, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
And it's all about the early harvest food right now. It's all about what we can get, you know, from our farmer's market and this sort of thing. So I cook real seasonally, and that's what it's all about. It's about using local ingredients, you know, buying from your farmers and this sort of thing. Because when you use what's seasonal, the food tastes better. You know, you're not buying things out of season. So that's what I've done tonight. So the first course was a winter squash and pumpkin soup. I used the rouge de Temp pumpkins. Another name for them is Cinderella pumpkin. You know, I think if you've ever watched Cinderella and you know you see the chariot and it's a big pumpkin, that's the Cinderella pumpkin. It's a beautiful pumpkin and it's super, super sweet, and you're gonna love it. So I have the pumpkin soup, and then I have a little bit of I have a crouton handmade flatbreads that I made today as well, and then with fried sage leaf and a little bit of whipped creme with just seasoned with some micro basil and this sort of thing. So the flavors are really clean, you know, and you're gonna feel good when you eat my food. Like, you're gonna eat it and you're gonna be happy. That's what it's all about, right? Life is really simple. Life is simple. Life is about just eating really good food and then going back home and making beautiful babies. And that's what we're gonna do tonight, alright? So, this is it. This is the first course right now. We're gonna eat the really good food. So please enjoy your soup, alright? Thank you. Alright. Get it? Well, did everybody enjoy their soup? Yeah. Let's take this guy here. Yeah. Okay, can everybody please, I know this is like whatever, but there's someone here tonight who's extremely special who I want to sing happy birthday to. Right here. So can we all just sing happy birthday to Elizabeth before we get to the second course? It's all about celebrations, right? Yeah. All right, I'll lead it off. All right, you ready? Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday, dear Elizabeth. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday to you. And what are you talking about? Alright, so that was the pumpkin soup. The pumpkin soup, it was made with the rouge de Temp pumpkin, the Cinderella pumpkin that I was talking about. It had the handmade flatbread, a little bit of shaved Parmesan, a little creme with that, the fried sage leaf. Now all those flavors had a little dusting of nutmeg in there. All those flavors, they go really well with each other. They marry with each other very nicely. You know, when you think of, well, when I think of fall anyway, I just think of, you know, like very smoky romantic, right? You know, I'm just like, you know, hot soup, hot cocoa, you know, fireplace. I know it's hard to do that in the desert. I lived up in Washington, over north of Seattle for a long time on this farm. And so, you know, my day would start, you know, like 5 in the morning, get out there and harvest, you know, go get the eggs from the chickens and harvest vegetables, and I was a beekeeper up there, and so those were the times where I just, you know, really love the fall because it's, you know, you can go out, you can work hard. It rained a lot up there and get freezing, and then come into the kitchen with a big wood-burning stove, you know, just it's like smoky romantic. I just love that time. Anyway, not that. All right, so here's the Osso Buco, right? The Osso Buco. It's I've been, you know, actually working on this dish for, well, probably about at least 20 years or something. It's a dish that is like one of my favorites. It's like, and I use porcini mushrooms. You know, these are, you know, just some of the best mushrooms in the world, and really cook that Osso Buco to perfection. It's very tender, falls off the bone. I handmade the raviolis, you know, handmade the pasta, made the raviolis, stuffed everything. So I think you're gonna like it. I put everything on a turnip. Sorry, Holly. Holly hates turnips, but I love them, dude. I love turnips. So I put it all on a turnip, and I think all the flavors are gonna go nicely with one another. So please enjoy the Osso Buco, and enough of me talking and whatever.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Mr. Lee's bar here. So, in the room right now, how many people have known this guy for over 5 years?
Oh.
There's two.
Not me.
Anybody 10 years? 10? 20?
Oh.
He's your dad.
Yeah.
So, Stephen, okay.
Yes, Stephen was
I
born
know
here.
Stephen. Stephen used to call
Was he born here?
Stephen's called me Cinderella.
Yeah.
So, I met Stephen Lee like 20 years ago, and he came through our door at this private country club, and the GM came out and goes, this guy has an amazing resume, you gotta meet this guy. So, I walk in, and there's Stephen Lee, and he's like the loudest dressed chef in, and I'm not kidding, like, Nicole can chill it out, and I look at him, and he's smiling, and he didn't have the strap-on glasses back then. And he has this huge tattoo on his back that you can't see anymore. He's taken off. The first word out of his mouth was like, don't let the tattoo scare you. And I've known him, and just to see him here tonight is like, man, it brings such warmth and just like such just an amazing feeling, because this guy has had more hard knocks than probably all of us in the building. And to see what he's been able to do in the short amount of time is like inspiration to me as a chef. So I love you.
Thanks, man. Okay, here's a couple more things you forgot to say. Now, when I called to come down for the interview, he was like, so are you good? How good a cook are you? And I go, okay, well, let's have a challenge, all right? And we're gonna see how good I am. And so that started like 20 years ago. Now there's someone in here from the Quinta school system who's gonna have a challenge. Okay, good. So okay, I'm gonna do your little Quinta school challenge as long as I challenge him. Right? It's like 20 years in the making. So we're going to continue this conversation at the, I think it's November 4th maybe, or something like this?
November 2nd.
November 2nd at this La Quinta High School food challenge or something. And you're going to see Scott Robertson and me go toe-to-toe, baby. I can't wait! It's pretty awesome. All right, enough of that. All right, so that was the Osso Buco. It's pretty good, right? Handmade ravioli. Featuring, you know, it's all about, you know, harvest, the October. We're going into, you know, the holiday season. This is like the great, some of my favorite times for food, you know, right now. Okay, and then we're going to have the dessert. I made some vanilla ice cream and caramelized some pecans with that. And then I also made a upside down pear cake. So that's going to be like the finish that's, you know, here it's starting to come out right now. And it just came out of the oven. It's still warm. You know, I cooked it low and slow with a moist heat, so that cake is just nice and like super moist. I mean, it's just like, you're going to love it. I caramelized the pears. The pears are nice and caramelized, nice sweetness on top. A little bit of lemon zest in the gelato, and with the fresh mint. And so that's it. That's the dinner. So thank you. Thank you.
gal, you're gonna make a spin and swirl. You jump a jive, you're gonna make a twirl. You're swinging now. It's alright to wanna hold it tight. You dancing through the night. You're swinging now.